Good day. Welcome. This is your Daily Med with Lady V. Today we would like to take a look at Psalm 62, God alone. Today we will see the message of Psalm 62 that God is the only true refuge. And we will see this word repeating itself, giving emphasis that God has the exclusive right to our full and undivided trust. So today the psalmist is saying, regardless of our circumstances, we can trust in the Lord. Psalm 62, he says, truly my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from him. Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. How long will you assault me? Would all of you throw me down? This leaning wall, this tottering fence, surely they intend to topple me from my lofty place. They take delight in lies. With their mouths they bless, but with their hearts they curse. Yes, my soul finds rest in God. My hope comes from him. Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will not be shaken. My salvation and my honor depend on him. He is my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in him at all times, you people. Pour out your hearts to him, for God is our refuge. Surely the low-born are but a breath, the high-born are but a lie. It weighed on a balance, they are nothing. Together they are only a breath. Do not trust in extortion, nor put vain hope in stolen goods. Though your riches increase, do not set your heart on them. One thing God has spoken. Two things I have heard. Power belongs to you, God, and with you, Lord, his unfailing love, and you reward everyone according to what they have done. So we will see from the scriptures today that it is in God alone we should put our trust. And we'll see many of the beautiful things that are presented in Psalm 62. The Bible says God is the source of our salvation. He is our rock. He is our defense. He is the basis of our expectation. He is our glory. He is our refuge. He is the source of all power. He is a fountain of mercy. So anyone who makes God the ground of his confidence and strength, the Bible says, they shall not be greatly moved. The Bible also says such one has boldness to rebuke their enemies. The Bible says such one can see through the plans and the strategies of the enemy. The Bible says such one shall not be moved. Yes, he will want others to know that there is joy in trusting God. So the Bible says this is whom we should trust. He tells us a few people and a few things that we should not put or trust in. He says, trust not in men of low degree. Why? They can give no help. They might be willing, but yet not have the ability. We see that in verse 9. He says, trust not in men of high degree. Why? The ungodly rich, those are the ones that are referred to of high degree. They promise much, but deliver nothing, and cause people to hope in them, but mock at their expectation. So both the common, which is the men of low degree, or the men of high degree, which is the ungodly rich, the Bible says, put them together, they are lighter than vanity. What they do, they disappoint those who put their trust in them. Verse 9. He says, trust not in oppression. Trust not in robbery. Why? In robbery, people seem to think this is a quick fix and a way to gain power. But the Bible said, do not trust in opposition, neither in robbery. Opposition will not succeed, and ill-gotten gain will not last long. Such one cannot find true prosperity in that which is ill-gotten. God will soon scatter the oppressor and curse the property acquired by robbery. The Bible says he will reward every man according to his deeds in verse 12. He says, even when riches are gained through honest industry, one should never allow this to take the Lord's place by us giving more affection to this thing more than giving affection and service to God. How often have we looked for help in the wrong place? We look to man and we look to money, but only in vain. But as we see from the scriptures, God has never failed us. So let us trust in God at all times, for he is a true trust and a safe refuge. Verse 8. The Bible says in verse 11, power belongs to God, and with you is your unfailing love. So we can trust the awesome God, the God of power, the God who loves unconditionally. So we see today, he is our rock, our salvation. He is our defense. He is our refuge and glory. So today, because he is our rock, what storm can shake us? He is our salvation. What sorrow or sadness can cause us defeat? He is our defense. What temptation shall wound us? He is our refuge. What enemy can pursue us. He is our glory. What slander can defame us? David knew that. So in the psalm, we see it's probably inspired when his son Absalom was rebelling, and these rebels were out to get David. Same man is like a wall that is broken down. He is a weak fence. We can just catch him and cast him from his high position. But David had unwavering confidence in the Lord. His enemies were trusting in man and in money, but there was no salvation, there was no deliverance. But his trust was in the Lord. He knew God was the head or the fountain of power and love, and that God would deliver him because God was faithful to him. And he also knew that God would confront and punish his enemies. So he could trust God, knowing that justice would be meted out at the end of the day. So let us trust in God regardless of our situation. Let us stand upon his word, which is his promises. Let us not be shaken. Let us not be removed. Because if we trust in anyone or anything else, vain would be that trust. But let us trust in God and God alone. God bless you. Thank you again for watching, and may God bless the USA.